My name's Kerry Stubbs. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Northcott. Northcott, which was formerly the Society for Crippled Children, the New South Wales Society for Crippled Children, has been around since 1929, and it's always had as its purpose to build an inclusive society. Its particular focus in the early days of its existence and continuing were children with disabilities. We were given, along with the Cerebral Palsy Alliance, or the then Spastic Centre, the rights to May Gibbs' work upon her death in 1969. And we've always felt a couple of things about that. One, very honoured that she thought about giving it to our charities, because they were children's charities that looked after people with children with disabilities, but also a great sense of responsibility for making sure her legacy was maintained and that the wonderful Australian books that she created continue to be seen by successive generations of children, because they tell us a great deal about our world and particularly about our natural environment. So we have benefit, I think, both by the having that connection with May Gibbs, an idol of Australian literature, and also by the money that we've been able to raise by using the rights to her work and doing hopefully good merchandising of particular things, particularly the books, and selling them and getting some money back, which we can then use to help children with disabilities. Growing up in Australia, people of my age all knew Snugglepot and Cuddlepie. So it was a treasured book for me, and I was a big reader, so I read it. But I've got two children who are now 31 and 25, and when they were little, I used to read to them. And along with Harry Potter, I also read them Snugglepot and Cuddlepie and various other May Gibbs stories. My daughter particularly devoured it and loved Snugglepot and Cuddlepie. My son was a great fan of the Big Bad Banksia Men. And I've always liked the Big Bad Banksia Men because I think a lot of children's stories are a bit too saccharine these days, and children like stories that have both good and evil, heroes and villains, conquest and failure. And that's what Snugglepot and Cuddlepie has, with all the people that it has in there. I also particularly like the imaginary world under the sea, Little Abelia and the Sea World, because to me that was quite magical when I was a child. I love the depictions of the imaginary worlds of the creatures of the bush, and of course the drawings are so beautiful and they're so well done and so true to nature. But any imaginative child always would like the creation of an imaginary world.